can be really intimidating to walk up to someone you don't know and introduce yourself, because especially with social media culture, we're in this day and age, we're in this state where people don't interact. They don't interact because they have their own friends, which are their phone, Facebook, Instagram, all of these distractions that really, headphones, all of these distractions that really don't allow us to connect anymore. So how in the hell do you walk up to somebody that you don't know and introduce yourself? How do you have a conversation with somebody that doesn't involve texting or social media? Oh, the natural way. My name is Junie Mars, and you're listening to All Up in the Sauce with Junie Mars. Today I want to talk about, honey, being able to talk to anybody just by being yourself. You know, I mean, like, it's helpful for dating, it's helpful for working, it's helpful for networking, it's helpful for a lot of things, right? So it can be really intimidating to walk up to someone you don't know and introduce yourself, because especially with social media culture, we're in this day and age, we're in this state where people don't interact. They don't interact because they have their own friends, which are their phone, Facebook, Instagram, all of these distractions that really, headphones, all of these distractions that really don't allow us to connect anymore. So how in the hell do you walk up to somebody that you don't know and introduce yourself? How do you have a conversation with somebody that doesn't involve texting or social media? Oh, the natural way. So growing up, I shared with you in my other videos that I was an only child. I am an only child. I do have siblings on my dad's side, but you know, I didn't really grow up with them, so I don't really know them that well. So I really had to learn how to fend for myself, speak up for myself in school, you know, make friends. I didn't have any siblings to introduce me to their friends or anything when I was going to a new school. So I learned how to be really social, honey. And because I was, you know, the only child, like, in my immediate family, meaning my mom was the only one of her siblings who had kids, I didn't have any cousins, so I didn't have anyone to talk to. I got used to talking to not only, you know, randoms or strangers. That sounds kind of creepy. But I had to get used to talking to adults at a young age as a kid. So I had to just develop an outgoing spirit, honey, an outgoing personality from a young age. And so in doing that, I learned a lot about people. And the first thing that I want to share with you is people like to engage about themselves. People like talking about themselves. People like when you show interest in them talking about themselves, right? So for example, if I approach someone, let's say I see somebody, and this is not even like I'm trying to spit game or I'm trying to pick anyone up. I'm in a relationship. So if I see someone's jacket, for example, and I'm like, girl, I love that jacket. That is so cute. Where did you get it? It's very simple. That approach is very simple, but the key is that you have to be genuine. Don't be going up to people. People can see right through you. Don't go up to people with a fake, rehearsed, staged, pick up line. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna work, because people are gonna know that that's what you're going for. But if you find something genuine that you like about someone, you go with that feeling, because that genuine attraction to someone, that genuine feeling that, you know, you're enjoying something about somebody's energy, or, you know, you enjoy something about their clothing or their shoes, it's really important to tell them about it. You know, like, man, those shoes are really awesome. Those shoes are dope. Where did you get them? They're like very unique. You know, for me personally, I'm into unique clothing. I really like, you know, things that I've never seen before, like vintage looks. I'm the one on the street. If I see somebody that I like their outfit, for example, I'll be like, yes, I love that outfit. Do people always respond to me? No. I live in New York City. No. Sometimes people are just like, you know, but that's cool. But it's about the energy that you're giving off. So, I mean, before you approach anything, anyone, try to pick anyone up, you really have to think about yourself and what kind of energy you are bringing out into the world. What kind of energy others can receive from you. You ever heard that term, aura? Like, what's your aura? What are you giving out? You know, like, there's colors, there's a feeling, there's a, like, this vortex that's around you in terms of auras. That is literally the energy that you're giving out. So you want to be in a positive state of mind before you start to approach other people. Because have you ever been around somebody and, you know, they don't even really say that much, but when they walk in the room, you can feel the intensity of their aura, right? Which could be a positive thing or a not so positive thing. But it's about the energy that you're giving out, because everything in this universe has energy, from my jacket that I'm wearing, to the lights that I have on, to this camera that I'm talking to my apartment. Everything has energy, right? So everything is about an exchange of energy. So when you're approaching somebody and you're saying something, whatever you are saying and whatever energy you are giving has a effect on how the conversation goes. No, I mean, like, honestly, you could be rolling in and have good energy and the other person is not into it. That's cool too. But at the foundation, you want to know that you have good energy. So how do you do that? How do you develop confidence to be able to have genuine conversations with people and then be able to give good energy when you're having genuine conversations? Well, that comes from practice, you know? I remember, as crazy as it sounds, like, as a little kid, I used to have conversations with myself in the mirror all the time, you know, just because, like, well, if I'm being honest, probably because sometimes I didn't have anyone else to talk to. And you know how little kids are, they have, like, conversations with their imaginary friends. But it also helped me to really learn how to talk to other people, because I developed this confidence in just coming from an energy of friendliness, an energy of openness, an energy of welcomingness. You know, I was always trying to befriend people first. I was always, in other words, asking people if they wanted to be my friend, you know, inviting people to play with me. And, you know, that has been something that's translated into my adult life. If you don't have anything that you feel is sort of like blocking, you know, your interest in getting to know people, if you're not worrying about, oh my gosh, do I look okay? Oh my gosh, do I, you know, is my hair okay? Is my breath okay? Do I smell good? If you're not concerned with all of that because you have worked on yourself, you feel good, you look good, you smell good, whatever you need to feel good, if you do that, which is self-care, if you take care of yourself first and you take care of your energy first, you can literally feel the energy rising within you. And because you feel the energy rising within you, you feel that you're able to make more genuine connections with people. Everything, like I said before, starts with energy. But the energy that you create starts with you. It all starts with you. So in order for you to be able to have a conversation with anyone, you first have to feel secure in yourself, in who you are, in your spirit, in your awesome energy, what you're able to offer to other people. That is what you really have to develop first. A positive sense of self. If you don't have a positive sense of self, honey, then why would you be able to have a positive interaction with someone outside of yourself? I mean, you know what I mean? So that is key. Working on building your own confidence. So how do you build your confidence? What do you do, right? I think it starts with getting to know yourself. You know, like what you like, what you're about, who you are. What are the things that you know for sure you can share with people, that you can offer people, right? Having a sense of self, and a strong sense of self at that, is really key. Like, what are the qualities that you love about yourself? Do you know? Could you list them? Could you pause this video right now and list what those qualities are? Because those are the things that you want to share with the rest of the world. The things that make you unique and special, the things that make you shine and glow, are the things that you yourself naturally gravitate to, that you yourself that makes you yourself feel naturally good, right? So sometimes it's the things that we sort of struggle with as a kid, you know, like, because, for example, me, I was an only child, so I didn't really have many people to talk to in my family. So because I didn't have many people to talk to in my family, I could use that as a, oh my God, I didn't have, you know, like, which I used to do, and feel bad for myself. Or I could be like, okay, I have to learn to talk to all sorts of different people, you know, to get myself out there. How do I do that? So I practice in the mirror. I practice looking at myself in the mirror. I practice eye contact. I practice holding my gaze, you know? All of that is key. I practice smiling. I practice laughing. I practice engaging. I practice talking to people. I practice saying things like, hi, how are you? You know, that's like such an interesting phrase, hi, how are you? Especially, I don't know if this is true of every state in the United States, or, you know, other places around the world, but I notice in New York City, at least, so even I'm not even saying states, in New York City, it's like, hi, how are you, has become just like this exchange that nobody really responds to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody asks me, hi, how are you? You know, it's like I have to remind myself to pause and say, I'm fine. How are you? Do people generally respond to the how are you part? No. They usually get into whatever it is that they need to say, right? So it's like, you say, hi, how are you? Fine. How are you? Fine. Da, 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 da. And they start talking. And that's something that I noticed with interactions, is that we don't really listen. So one of the keys in connecting with people and being able to approach anyone and have a conversation with anyone is genuinely listening. You know, like listening to what people have to say and using that information that people share with you to bring the conversation to the next level. For example, if we're talking and I say, girl, I love that shirt, where did you get it, right? And the person says, oh, I got it, let's say I love Etsy. I got it on Etsy, right? And I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. I love Etsy. It's not an advertisement for Etsy, but hey, if you need a sponsor, let me know. And, you know, they say, I got it on Etsy. And I say, oh, I love Etsy. Like, what shop? And we start talking about that. And I say, that's awesome. Like, you know, what do? Are you It's my next stage, my next step. I might say, what do you do? Are you an artist or something? You look very creative. You look very artsy. I love that. And they may say like, no, like I'm not an artist. I just like, artsy things. And I say, I like artsy things too. Like, and it's so rare that I get to talk to other people in the city that like artsy things. You know what I mean? And they might say, yeah. And then I say like, what kind of like artsy things are you into? What do you like to do? I'm building. See, I think there's this idea of like in cities, but in general with like, because of the rapidness of the internet, that we don't take time to pause and talk anymore. We are always constantly doing something, and we're not having focus on each other as human beings. So it's important to bring that back. Like, so taking some time to pause is okay, while also realizing that the person may have something else to do and you've stopped them. But it's like, it's okay, because you know what? If you're confident in yourself, you're not trying to worry about, oh, what if they don't really want to talk? Well, what if they have to go? Well, what if this? What if that? What if? Okay, whatever. Like, the thing is, you're having a genuine conversation now, and it's about being present. That's it. You are having a genuine conversation based on something that you noticed about someone else, that you genuinely appreciated about someone else. And then, because you genuinely appreciated about someone, you engage with them and you talk and learn more about that specific thing, about that specific person that you genuinely are interested in. And that is how you build a conversation. So what are the keys? First, building your own sense of self-confidence. How? By tapping into learning about your own amazing, unique qualities, things that you are naturally into, things that you love about yourself, right? Then, when you are in the presence of other human beings, of other people, always being mindful about energy, the energy that you have built up about yourself because of your own confidence. And there's a difference between cockiness and confidence. Confidence is naturally flowing. It's something that exudes from somebody. Cockiness, to me, is more flashy, is more arrogant. So you want to think about those differences. Confidence comes from a place of security, comes from a place of positive energy. In my mind, cockiness comes from another place, a place that's not so positive, a place that begs for attention. And so if you're someone exuding that, maybe think about where that's coming from, So those are the things that you want to think about. Once you build your confidence, a genuine confidence, you're able to genuinely connect with other people. So think about what you naturally notice about other people and have natural engagement with people. The most challenging thing when you naturally notice or feel an attraction towards someone else is making the first move and introducing yourself. Why? Because you don't know what the other person's going to say. But when you're confident in yourself, when you've practiced in the mirror, when you've worked on your eye contact and holding your gaze, when you've worked on your smile and it comes from a genuine place because you yourself are secure in who you are, right? Energy can flow and someone can be receiving of your positive energy. Remember, we can't control other people, but we can be in control of ourselves. We can be open and we can ourselves be loving and genuine people, and we can allow ourselves to share our energy in a positive way with other people. And positive energy, just like laughter, is contagious. So the next time you see somebody and you want to approach them, look for indicators, things that you genuinely like about the person, things that you notice right away about the person, things that you would love to compliment about the person. Shirt, glasses, hair, things that you yourself enjoy that you could have a genuine conversation about, right? Me, I have curly hair. It's like straight curly, so I'm always interested in talking to other people who have a similar hair texture to me, right? I like vintage clothes, so I'm always looking to talk to other people. And you know, on New York City streets, you know, you see a lot of different fashions, so I'm always looking to talk to people who have that similar style, you know. And so if I see someone, I will say something. That's what they say on the New York City subways. They're like, if you see something, say something. But that's true, you know. It's like showing love is key in life, because the only thing that keeps everything going in life is love. So giving love and is a strong expression of sharing your energy with the rest of the world, right? So first, work on the relationship you have with yourself. Work on your own positive energy. Work on tapping into the best qualities of who you are, and also learning about what qualities about yourself you want to improve. That's also key, because when you improve, you heal and you open up the gates of love energy and allow them to flow through you. Allow that love energy to flow through you. And when you're oozing with love energy, not only will you easily and genuinely be able to have awesome conversations with people, but you will also just attract people, because people will be drawn to the beauty of your energy. And that's real. So work on yourself, work on your gaze, eye contact, work on your smile, genuine happiness glowing from within, and work on your energy. What are you putting out into the world? And when you're able to work on those things first, you can have a conversation with anyone, honestly. Work on it and let me know what you do, what helps build your confidence, what helps you to have conversations with people. You've been listening to All Up in the Sauce with Junie Mars. I'm Junie Mars. And remember, if you don't see it, create it. That's what we're here for, right? That's what love is about. That's what life is about. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for keeping this channel going. If you have a comment, leave a comment. If you love this video, share it with your friends. Have a beautiful, amazing, awesome, love-filled day. I love you.
You are now listening to a Junie Mars production. Oh, honey.